Hello and welcome to Forex Monopoly. My name is Daksh and this is the Support and Resistance Foundation series. In this episode of Support and Resistance Foundation series, I will tell you how to know if a support and resistance area has been breached or not. By the way, if you haven't watched the previous two episodes yet, make sure you watch it by clicking the I button because it is going to be very important for this video. So, how does one know whether or not a support or resistance has been effectively breached by the price? Now, there are several ways to determine if a support or resistance level has been breached or not. And out of all those ways, these four ways are the best ones to use. Now, the fourth way is the most important one because almost everyone does this mistake. So, make sure you watch this video till the end. The first way is always think of support and resistance as zones. I usually remind my students that support and resistance are never a straight line. It is not a horizontal line. There are always a level or a zone, and if you grasp this component of support and resistance, it will be simple to identify whether or not a support and resistance has been breached or not.
Let us see how can drawing support and resistance as a zone help us. So when we draw support and resistance as a zone, what we do is we consider different levels to which traders may have reacted in the past and may react in the future. So when we draw it as a zone, we are less likely to get stopped out by such wicks, and this help us to find us if the area is breached or not. Like in this case, this is a support. So when we draw a zone over here, like let us say this is a support area, and when we draw it as a zone, we are not stopped out by these price swings because we know that this whole area is a zone. So we will only confirm that the price has breached it when the price moves below it.
Furthermore, if you completely understand support and resistance, you will be able to draw it effortlessly and correctly. And if you can draw it precisely, you will be able to recognize a breakout very quickly and it will be very easy for you to spot a breakout. The second one is wait for the candle to finish or form outside the zone. In my experience with Forex, support and resistance levels are broken when the price successfully closes above or below the area. That is, above in case of resistance and below in case of support.
So as per the second rule, the support is broken when the price is formed below the zone or the candle is formed below the zone, and the resistance is broken when the price or the candle is formed above the zone. Like in this example over here, this support level will be breached by the price only when this candle forms below it. Like when a solid candle is formed and finished below this zone, this support will be breached by the price. Also here in this example, the price touched this resistance level or zone at least 2 and 3 times. And this area was only breached when this candle was formed above this zone. And you can see how when the candle was formed and finished above this zone, the price then retested and then it moved up.
The third way is wait for the retest. Like if you are new to Forex trading, what you can do is you can wait for the price to retest your support and resistance zones for additional confirmation.
Like here in this previous example, you can see that when the candle was formed above it, the price then moved up and then it retested this previous resistance level now, which is acting as a support, and then the price moved up. Now you won't always get the retest, but then it will also provide you with safe entries.
The fourth way is including the time frame. When drawing support and resistance areas, make sure to include the time frame in which it is valid on. And what I mean is, let us say you drew a support and resistance area on the 4-hour time frame, and 4 hour is the highest time frame on which it is valid, then you will always have to look for a breakout on the 4 hour time frame. You cannot enter based on a breakout on 1 hour time frame because it can just be a wick and it can again drop down. Let us go to chart and understand what I mean by this.
The fourth way is something which is a very common mistake which a new trader does, and that is he spots a support and resistance on a higher time frame and then go to the smaller time frame in order to look for a better entry, or let us say a entry with high risk to reward ratio. Now this may help him sometime, but it causes a lot of problem in the long run. The problem with this is that the price sometimes give a fake breakout and then drop back inside. Like over here in this example, you can see the highest time frame this resistance is valid on is daily time frame. And when we go to a 4 hour time frame to find a entry, like over here, the price have breached the resistance level, like the candle is formed above this but then it dropped back down, and this is what happens when you move to the lower time frame. So the key is to go to the highest time frame this level is valid on, which in this case is daily time frame, because this is the only time frame which in which this resistance level is valid. So we have to look for a breakout or the price to breach this level on the daily time frame. Like over here, which was a trap, you can see that on the daily time frame, a candle is not formed above this. So it dropped down and then again it moved up, and now over here a candle is formed above that level, and then you can see the price retested and then moved up. Now this won't always happen, but it will help you when finding out breakouts or when finding out if a support and resistance level is breached by the price